Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. Today we are back with another Funko Pop unboxing for you. And this time we're going to be taking a look at the brand new set of Funko Pops for the Peacemaker series. And I loved Peacemaker, a new DC series that was on HBO Max. It released, I want to say the beginning of this year in January, and I absolutely loved it. I was very skeptical about it going into it, but I enjoyed the Suicide Squad so much, and knowing that James Gunn was behind it, and having John Cena in it, I was going to give it a chance, and I ended up absolutely loving it after a couple episodes, and I was hooked and binged the rest of it. So I hope you guys got a chance to watch Peacemaker. If you have not, definitely go check it out. It's on HBO Max. But today we have the longly awaited Funko Pops that have finally started to hit over the past month or so, and I just got my set in, so I'm definitely excited to check these out with you guys, because like I said, I absolutely loved the show. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. It was some really memorable characters. But before we get into taking a look at these new figures, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy Funko Pop content, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so that way you're notified whenever we have new videos drop. And you definitely want to make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because we're going to have a ton of awesome content coming for you as we are going to be heading to New York Comic Con in just a couple weeks. And there's going to be a lot of Funko stuff there, including Fright Nights that we're hoping to get our tickets for tomorrow. Fingers crossed with all of that. But you definitely want to make sure that you are subscribed to us to make sure you check out all of those videos. And if you do enjoy this video as well, make sure you leave a like on it, as that does make a massive difference for us as well. So let's get into taking a look at the figures here. And so the first one we're going to be taking a look at is Peacemaker with Eagly. And I really do like this figure a lot. It is definitely really funny. The main character, Peacemaker, played by John Cena, and his pet eagle, Eagly, which is a perfect name, of course. No notes for that. This is actually kind of reenacting a moment they have later in the season where Eagly actually hugs Peacemaker. So this one is really fun. As far as the box is concerned, I do want to point out with the design, especially you can kind of see it more on the side and stuff, that red color that you have with the Peacemaker logo is definitely really cool. And then of course you have the DC Peacemaker logo on the top there, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the figure itself is really well done. I like the detail they have on the little Eagly right there, and making him a little bit smaller. You know, a good size ratio to John Cena, because he's a pretty big dude. I really like the new updated suit that he has during the show. It does look fantastic and really does show the muscles that John Cena brings out. And that new helmet looks fantastic as well, with that red sort of transparent film that goes over the eyes. That one really does look nice, and I love the kind of gold piece that's on the bottom of the helmet. I think this is a really well done figure. Next, we have another figure of Peacemaker, but this one is a little bit different, and not one that I was really expecting them to make, but I really wish they did, and they did deliver. It is Peacemaker in his tidy whities. This is absolutely an hilarious figure, and a couple times during the season, he does have just his tidy whities on, but especially, I think it's in episode 1, might be the second episode, where he goes into that girl's apartment and he just has his tidy whities on, kind of dancing and singing. It is definitely really funny, but again, they did great detail with kind of showing his muscles and everything, and the fact that he just has his helmet on is even more hilarious. So he's standing there with his hands on his hip. You have just the tidy whities there, but yeah, you kind of definitely have the detail with the muscles, not only on his torso and his arms, but also on his legs as well. So pretty interesting that they went kind of that far with the detail, making sure they really watch John Cena's body in the show. And then of course he does have the helmet, which is a little bit different than the other Peacemaker one, as it does have kind of the blue stripes on the top, and then the double piece has the yellow inside it. So a little bit of a different helmet, which is cool to differentiate that from the other figure. And then we did also get a pop of Eagly's best friend that we already got a little peek of in that figure. This one is Eagly, from the Peacemaker series. Really cool character. He is just an eagle, but it is really funny. All of the different, kind of appearances that he has in the show. It is absolutely hilarious. And the fact that he was a pet eagle and Peacemaker's best friend that he had living in his house for all those years while Peacemaker was in jail, and then he comes back and he's right back together with them. So this is just a regular Eagly, but he is actually holding an American flag, which is absolutely awesome. And Eagly really does have a great face where he looks like he's kind of mad at you, staring at you. Great detail with the beak and everything and with the feathers. Now they do actually have a flocked version of this, which I was really hoping to get from Amazon, but it has not come in yet. Next, we have a character that was introduced in the show, which ended up being my favorite character from the entire series, and this one was Vigilante. And Vigilante was absolutely hilarious, like I said, both, when he was portraying his actual, identity along with Vigilante, which, I mean, they were kind of the same old goofball, but it was really funny. And in this pop, they do recreate one of the really funny moments from the show, where he does have the chainsaw and kind of putting it, at his front like that. So you see here in the pop, it does look really funny the way he's holding that chainsaw, and the suit looks awesome. I really like the way that they make that suit look, especially where he has all of his tactical gear all around him on that belt, and then where they have the padding and everything on his legs. And the visor, again, kind of that little see-through, so it looks like he has the visor, but you can still see his eyes and everything to have that Funko look. This pop is another great one. And finally, the last pop we have in this set is going to be Judo Master. And this is going to be one of the villains, not the main villain, but ends up being a pretty big villain in the show. And he just is a badass Judo Master, just as his name kind of shows there. And he's a super small guy. He's actually an actor who knows judo and knows karate really well, and he actually does a really great job on the show. And he's kind of funny as well, the way he's always eating those Cheetos that he has too. I think it's the Flamin' Hot Cheetos that he loves, so that's pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't give him a bag of those in this. Maybe that could be a future release, but definitely a cool one. The suit is a little weird with it being all green, but it does have him stand out being a little bit different. But definitely great detail with it, especially where they have kind of the belt on there as well. Makes it feel like a karate type of belt. And he is in a fighting stance. It looks like he's ready to punch or kick somebody. Definitely really awesome. So there's our look at the new set of Funko Pops for the Peacemaker series. Definitely really great ones, but these are not all of the Peacemaker Funko Pops that have been released so far. Like I said, there is the flocked Eagly that we should be getting sometime soon, but there have also been a couple convention exclusives that have been released. So we had coming back from WonderCon earlier this year, which I'm surprised this one came out in April and these don't hit until now, September. Been pretty while, but this one is Peacemaker with his shield. So he has a new updated shield with the double piece on. I'm not going to take this out of the box or anything for you, but because I have shown it off before in different videos. But there we go, you have a look at that one. And then we also had from San Diego Comic-Con this year, we had Peacemaker with peace sign, which is not super different than this other one, honestly, but hey, he does have it a suit. You get a little bit better look at the suit and everything. So these are all of the pops plus the flocked Eagly that you can get from the Peacemaker show. But now I do want to hear from you guys. What do you think about these new Peacemaker pops? Have you been able to pick up any for your collection? What'd you think of the show? Are you excited for season 2 that should be coming next year? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like in this video. And make sure you hit that bell so that way you're notified whenever we have new videos drop. And thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.